A different car on the dyno. You guys haven't seen one of these on a dyno because I haven't seen one of these on my dyno in a long time. But either way, here it is. Carla's RX8. So we've just done a little bit of tweaking to it. We got the intake and exhaust on it now, so I want to revisit the tune and just make sure everything's square. I adjusted the air-fuel ratio. I got it set where it needs to be. We're going to make a run. These cars from the factory, I believe, what are they rated at from the factory?
It's like
210 or something like that? Okay, so 210, so that should be, if you figure, I would say probably in the I should say in the 170 horsepower range. That would be a normal setup. And supposedly you gain no power from the intake and exhaust. So let's put that theory to rest and see what it gets. Carla's gonna be the camera person. Here you go. All you. Sounded nice. $177. So that's about right. 177. That's over the 170 range that we were talking about. I'm pretty excited with that, and I don't think we can expect too much more out of it. So no, I don't think there was any losses from the exhaust and the intake for sure. It didn't hurt it at all. I did have to adjust the air-fuel ratio. It was a little bit lean from the exhaust and intake, so that's a sign that it's using a little bit more fuel. So in my opinion, it did make a little more power. We didn't baseline this car stock, so can't tell for sure, but it's not that big of a deal anyway. Car runs good, so happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed that. The RX8 runs good. Shooting big fireballs, like holy cow fireballs. I didn't expect that. I started going through the Mazda Edit software, which is what we use to tune it. And I just located some areas that I was able to manipulate in order to get the pop to happen. It has to be done, like you have to kind of do it with the pedal. And even the stock car is capable of popping some fire, but I think we've achieved some monster flames for a stock ECU and an RX8. So the Mazda Edit software is pretty good. It allows you to control a lot of stuff, turn off check engine lights for the cats and O2 sensors and things like that, which you really need to do. But the real reason we put it on the dyno was to tune for that intake and exhaust, because the exhaust obviously opened up the airflow going out of the engine, and the intake actually has a larger mass airflow meter housing. So when you increase the diameter of the mass airflow meter housing, you end up changing the voltage that the mass airflow meter is going to be putting out for a given amount of air. So if you don't change the sensor calibration for that, what you end up with is a very lean condition when it's bigger. And if you went smaller, it would be a richer condition. So the real purpose for the Mazda Edit software was to be able to go in and recalibrate those items and get that back into the swing. Power-wise, negligible gains. Not really too worried about power. She's got the FD for the power struggle, and that car is really just a daily driver. Take it out. There's another video, if you guys haven't seen it, where we kind of did a little driving video, walk around to the car, but basically the rundown is stock RX8 engine, rebuilt not too long ago, Mazda Edit tuning with the RE Amemiya intake, the REMMA Dolphin Tail exhaust, the Series 2 style taillights, little bumper trim thingy bobs all over, and the Amemio wing. So those are the items that we've done on that car. Plans to go forward on that, probably not much. It's got a steering wheel in it, maybe put a race seat in it or something like that, but other than that, she loves it the way it is, just a good daily driver. On the subject of rotaries and RXs, we have an RX7 coming. It's an FD. If you haven't been to the website, go check it out, www.horsepowerlogic.com. Go to the inventory tab and go to future inventory, because it's not here yet. We have a really nice white, I think it's a grade 4. It's either a grade 3.5 or grade 4. I think it's a grade 4. Grade 4 FD that's coming. And it's white, super nice interior. We're going to be going through that whole car when it gets here. Should be here pretty soon. And as of yet, does not have an owner. So I think we've discussed to a couple people with putting out a deposit on it, but that car is still up for grabs as far as I know. And it's a nice one. So we'll see when it gets here what it really looks like and the actual true condition. I'll do a video about it, of course. Other inventory, we've got Skylines on the way. We've got 180 on the way. Go check out the inventory. There's some really good stuff. If you haven't seen Rudnick's video, he's actually looking for a car. So go check him out, see what he's looking at, see what he's getting. And if you have any questions, feel free to email us, info@horsepowerlogic.com. There's also a inquiry box you can fill out. You can see that on the website. So other than that, we got the Supra still up for grabs. That's a RZ 6-speed real V160 twin turbo RZ car. So that's on the website. Check that one out. It's not cheap, but these cars aren't cheap, so don't expect it to be. It is a nice car though, so it's worth a look. Rest of the week, now it's Friday technically, we are actually going to be making a special visit with Adam LZ. So I'm going to go up there, we're going to play around with the giveaway R33 that he's got cooking. That thing looks intense. I can't wait to get my hands on it. We're going to be tuning on that, so stay tuned for that video. Probably be on his channel, but I'll try to put something up on mine too. Really excited to get up there and get the opportunity to hang out and play with that car, hang out with Adam again. Really cool dude. Check out his channel if you haven't been watching. Go see what he's building. It's an R33. He's basically put everything in it. It's got an RB26 now in it. It's a GTS-T, but he swapped an RB26 into it. It's got a nice Garrett turbo. It's got a Haltech. It's got everything you want, and he's giving it away. So go check his channel out, buy some merch, and get on board with that, because I guarantee you when I'm done with it, it's gonna run good. Looking for probably around 450, maybe a little more horsepower. Stay tuned for that. We'll see how much power we can get out of it, but I think that's a good number for that car, and I'd be really excited to see it put down close to 500, at least 450 though, right? It's a pretty healthy setup. Rudnick, if you didn't see his Beamer, finished that. He put the wing on it. The diffuser looks really cool. He's got the Roadster. He's going to be doing some stuff inside tip. That thing's going to be fast, I'm telling you. So he says he's coming for Dusty. I'm not going to count it out, but I'm definitely not worried. Put it to you that way. So we'll see what he comes up with on that front. But that's going to round out the weekend. We're going to be in and out, going up to Orlando. We're going to go hang out with Adam. Going to tune on his car. Going to get back down here. And we got a couple of cars that we're going to knock out. I really want to get my cars out and drive. It's been freaking raining, though, almost every day. Yesterday was decent. I just didn't get around to getting it out. But I want to get my cars out. I want to do some driving video. Dusty's running again. Perfect. Really excited about that. And that's gonna probably do it. Boring video, I know. Thanks for listening. If you're here, I didn't drop my camera this time, so kind of embarrassed about that. If you didn't see my last video where I was driving the FD, camera fell off. Anyway, that's gonna do it for now. But stay tuned. We got more coming. Tomorrow's fun. That's all I gotta say about that.